Let's talk about what a quantum biology approach to health really looks like. Quantum biology is the study of waves of information that hold energy and information that produce predictable, measurable outcomes in the body. Now, quantum biology was a concept that started way back when quantum physics was first introduced into the scientific world. Erwin Schrödinger wrote What is Life? That put forth the idea that quantum effects were happening in living systems. And in the early 2000s, we started to get evidence of quantum effects in living systems, quantum tunneling, quantum superposition, quantum coherence, quantum entanglement. And what this means is there is a faster, more efficient way for the body to communicate. We're so used to thinking of the body in a chemical, mechanical model. The dominant model is explained by random collision. So we have a biomolecule floating around in our body. It is randomly colliding until it finds its receptor match, unlocks that receptor, and biological action happens. Now, that's true, but we are trillions and trillions of cells. Each one of those cells is completing hundreds of thousands of tasks, if not millions of tasks each second. Some researchers put it into the millions of tasks in each cell happening at every single second. Mathematically, that's impossible with this random collision model. That's where quantum biology comes in, and a quantum biology approach to life. It's looking at how the waves of light in our environment guide biological action. It's looking at how sound impacts our body and health. It's looking at how electrical fields, magnetic fields, electromagnetic fields, scalar waves, the quantum field, how our thoughts and emotions impact biological function. And what we're finding is these waves that hold energy and information can guide action in the body. We have transducers in our body that, when exposed to these waves of action, produce measurable outcomes in the body. Light, our circadian rhythm, our own internal production of biophotons, waves of light in our environment entrain our internal biology, and they dramatically influence our hormones, our immune system, our metabolic function, our neurological function, our mood, our inflammatory state. These waves of energy and information that we are surrounded by at all times have an immense impact on our health and longevity. And that's what a quantum biology approach to health looks at. It looks at how these waves of action influence the body. So whether we're talking about light in our environment, our internal environment, whether we're talking about sound waves, whether we're talking about fields of frequency, electric, magnetic, electromagnetic, scalar, even our thoughts and intentions, these things guide and entrain our health and longevity. And that's what's so exciting about the emerging research coming out about a quantum biology approach to health. This approach is much faster and efficient than that chemical mechanical model that we learned in schools and is still being used in doctors' offices around the world. Now, it doesn't negate that. Quantum biology doesn't negate that there's a chemical mechanical model. It expands that understanding, and it brings us full circle back to some of this ancient indigenous wisdom that we walked away from, that we are energetic beings, that we are light beings, that sound has a vital impact on our health and well-being. This idea that there is a universal flow of energy traveling through every plant, animal, and human on this planet. And the more firmly we can stand in that flow of energy, the healthier we will be. For me, one of the exciting things about a quantum biology approach to health is the idea of coherence and a return to a relationship with the world around us. A heart centered approach where we don't end at the barriers of our skin. We are intimately connected with the trees outside of our house, with the ground beneath our feet, with the plants and animals and other human beings in this world. that our health depends on their health. And we have entered into a reciprocal relationship where we nurture each other, not just extract where we can take, but we can enter into a relationship of cultivation, of co creation, and nurturing. That great remembering of what it means to be human. That is a quantum biology approach to health.